All right, we are here in Occupy Lubbock with Andrew. Andrew, when did you become a member of the Occupy movement?
Well, we started up around September 27th is when we had the first organizational meetings for Occupy Lubbock. And that just started with meeting over at the local coffee house, getting people involved, and then going out and holding signs at the intersection right over here, 19th Street and University. So that started on September 27th, and then on October 15th, which was the first National Solidarity Day, that's when we decided to set up our full 24/7 occupation.
Awesome.
So we've been out here since then.
Good deal. How would you describe the situation in the United States?
Well, unfortunately, there are a lot of problems here. Now, unfortunately, it ranges from everything from education to healthcare to a broad array of reasons. But it really boils down to one big thing, and that's just the economy. We've got a certain set of economics that applies to one group of people, while we've got another set that applies to everybody else. And that's the main cause of a good amount of problems. If you look at fringe issues that a lot of people are talking about in the Occupy movement, and that's what
Fringe issues?
fringe issues, yeah.
Oh, fringe.
Fringe. You can actually boil them down to being based off of profit and profit motive in the economy. So I think that if we can take on one big issue, and that is, of course, Wall Street economics, derivatives, and all sorts of illegal, in my opinion, financial instruments, then we can solve a lot of issues by basically having enough money to take care of it.
No, for sure. It's a free country for everybody who can afford it, right?
Exactly.
How would you describe the Occupy movement?
Well, I think the Occupy movement is a great thing because it's actually a collective of three like-minded thinkers that are finally joining together. I know for the past half decade, my friends and I, we've gone out to the bars and we'll have these drunken rants about everything that we talk about here at Occupy, but with no real forum or group of people to express them with. You couldn't really side with the Democrats or the Republicans because they would always do something that could, of course, piss you off. But with the Occupy, it seems like everyone's really on the same page. Even when it comes down to those fringe issues, a good amount of supporters are going to be found at the Occupy movement. So I think it's great. I think we're seeing a good amount of people coming together and fighting to make some change. I can't wait to see what the spring's going to bring.
Are you a member of the economic 99%?
Yes, indeed, indeed I am. I'm a member of the bottom 10%, actually. I do depend on Pell Grants and working a minimum wage job to pay for my education. But even when I graduate, and this is the big thing, is that there are still 4 unemployed people for every job opening. And in my class alone at Texas Tech University, I'm going to be graduating with 750 other members of my major in one college, in one city, in one state, in the entire country.
This is happening everywhere.
Exactly. So everyone's in the exact same situation where we're all competing for very few jobs. So that even if I do find one, I'm going to have to maintain this constant level of being in the 99% because the ladder to get to the 1% doesn't theoretically exist, right?
No, you gotta get either connections or born in the right position.
Exactly.
And you've answered, unless you have anything to add, my next question is going to be, what's that like for you living in the 99%? You want to add anything to it? Or?
Yeah, you know what? I think that being a member of the 99%, once you finally find yourself put in that label, is kind of relieving. Because it's a good sense of just community and a large number when you compare it to the other side, which is 1%. And common sense starts kicking in, the gears start turning, and you realize, you know what, 99 can't take 100%. There's no feeling of regret to be in that.
No, yeah, you just kind of got to erase all these imaginary things in between us and them.
Exactly. Plus, we hold good company. Lawyers, doctors, business owners, real estate agents.
Every single walk of life.
Exactly.
How long do you plan to support the Occupy movement?
I plan on supporting it indefinitely. I mean, I don't see anything that I could ever see tearing it apart from me. Here at Occupy Lubbock, we have a wonderful group of people where we are all just so together and so connected that there's nothing that could separate me from Occupy Lubbock, no matter even what goes on with Wall Street or any other ones. If it does turn violent, however, I will not be able to be a part of that. I agree completely with nonviolence. Exactly. But aside from that, I'm with him until the end.
No, and then maybe even if that happened, you'll find yourself, a lot of people have answered with this question that you want to ask them, how long have you supported, how long will you support? They say they're going to be doing something good now regardless.
Yeah, exactly. Just because you're under the label Occupy doesn't mean that you're going to be a good person when it's over. So my interpretation of when it's over is going to be good, positive changes, which are, of course, the goals that we're looking for. But then, of course, there are still other things to take care of. You spread that experience really more than anything. I mean, you've got a group of people right now that, especially in their mid-20s, maybe early 30s at the latest, to be real, learning these new skills on how to organize, how to make changes. It's something that I really do think is the 21st century of protests, and it's going to be impactful.
Yeah, we're learning as we go too.
Exactly.
Do you have a favorite story or experience having to do with Occupy that you'd like to share with us? Something that was special to you?
You know, in terms of here at Occupy Lubbock, it just warmed my heart to see the amount of support that we had when we did our first march. When we had about 75 people marching down University in the second most conservative city in the nation, presenting ideas that would normally challenge this group of mindsets here, and getting thumbs up, peace signs, and just honks of support, and even the detractors are just sitting there awestruck because they haven't seen anything like that in this town. And that, to me, it was amazing.
This is what's going on, the whole experience of it.
Exactly.
Before I get to my last two questions, is there anything, the incident you and I were talking about that might be going around online, is there anything you'd like to say about that?
Yes, unfortunately there is.
For Occupy Texas members, do you want to let them, before misinformation gets out?
Sure, of course. Thankfully, 3 news outlets have gotten the story right, but one did not. There, of course, a good amount of detractors and just quoting this one mistaken story. A few detractors came up to the occupation, yelled a bunch of insults, and then threatened us when we ran after them to get their license plates and stopped abruptly on their truck whenever they slammed on the brakes. I walked around to the side and I just said, "What's up? What's the problem?" They opened the door, pointed the gun at me, told me to get on my knees. So of course, I'm not going to take being told to get into the execution position. I ran out into the middle of 19th Street and I yelled for the public to recognize that this man had a gun. After that, I called the police and I did nothing to them. So
did they wait around while after the police were coming? Or?
They did wait around because I did tell them I got your license plate information, so if you run, you're going to get used.
Yeah.
So of course, common sense kicked in, and what they did was they decided to craft a story saying that I opened the door, so that way they could say that they felt threatened. But if you listen to the 911 calls, you can hear one person sounding extremely frantic, like they just had a gun in their face, and actually feeling threatened. And of course, you'll hear the other side where they're just calm, very collected, trying to make a story, trying to push it through. The evidence is on my side. Everyone knows that we have witnesses as well. So.
Good deal. Yeah, and I only asked you because I want to clear up stuff like that. And it has some of us that are keeping an eye on the whole and the larger Texas Occupy movement have heard some of this.
The internet is a wonderful tool for spreading good information, but of course, whenever it's in the wrong hands, it can be a huge detriment as well.
Definitely, and the mainstream media can learn from some of our media, I think.
Exactly.
Do you have any message you'd like to share with people who may not have heard about Occupy or maybe misinformed about the Occupy movement?
I really do think that using the internet is your best friend. You will, of course, find plenty of dissenting opinions, but any true American patriot should get to the bottom of this and should investigate our claims and all of our goals and just get involved. There's something in our goals for everybody, and
that New York Declaration. Right?
Exactly. And if you can get past the initial misinterpretations or misunderstandings of Occupy, you will find a cause that is.
And my last question to you is, do you have any message you would like to share with your brothers and sisters in the Occupy movement across Texas and the world?
Of course, absolutely. Stay strong. Look for legal loopholes. They're the best way to get around things, and especially when it comes to full-on occupations. And just stay strong. We've got big things coming in the spring. If this airs in the spring, then you guys know exactly what I'm talking about right now.
It'll still be up in the spring, I promise.
Good stuff.
Thank you very much, Andrew.
Of course. You have a great one.
Occupy Lubbock.